It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And off we go from Denver. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsay. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
29-yard line.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Lock on the give. It's Lindsay. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 22 yards. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
7. Dolphins, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's 23 yards on the play.
And the Dolphin first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Matt Breida, 52 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Parker the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Flushed out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua to Parker there for the Miami 1st.
1st down, Dolphins.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Tua. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tua. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a 3-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 24.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Number 22.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Mike.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The ball carrier.
He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Flushed it, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Locke gonna throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Locke. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Dolphins are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy.
Broncos 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
The 44-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Locke out quickly to Judy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm coming after you. Ready, go. Check it out, check it out. Check.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set, 58, read. I'm coming after you. 25, check 25, check 25. Alert flare. Bang, shoot.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
51, Mike 51. 51's the Mike.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Matt Breida.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
By Bill Park.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 21-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Michael Ojemudia with the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run again with Breida. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On third down, a run from Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Down to an E goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.